Hey there YouTube, France Hopper here. It's Sunday the 9th, 6:53 p.m. and I've now moved from the Embassy Suites over to the Hampton Inn at Portland. So, I literally just got here, so this is going to be a room tour based solely on first impressions. First impression, huge, spacious room. Very, very nice. That was the light that was on when I arrived. So, let's take a look at what we have here. We have two, I believe, queen beds. They might be kings. I can never get my beds right, but regardless, two beds this time. Let's see, mattress-wise, that feels pretty good. That feels also very nice. According to plenty of signage, including in the elevator, these are changed every single day. It looks like a nice thick duvet cover, and that is not the only sheet. Nope, there's another sheet below that. Nice clean bed indeed. Pillow feels pretty good. I think these are probably the same pillows that the Embassy used. I'm probably not going to use that bed, so I'm just going to do it on the honor system that is all good. This looks like, I guess, if you want to do some laptop work or just relax in bed, you've got that. And that's just a description of some of the items they have. LodgeNet, anti-microbial remote, so definitely newer than the on command that was at the Embassy. Feels nice and kind of sticky. They may have taken a Clorox wipe to this or so. $40 charge if damaged. Looks like there's supposedly HBO. TV, of course, LG TV. That might actually be bigger than the Embassy Suites, so that's pretty nice. My favorite feature of the room so far is USB ports. There's two of them built right into the nightstand there. Very, very nice. And then regular power port there as well, so plenty of power over by the beds, which is where it really matters. And it looks like individual night lights there. Here, what you would expect. It's a giant stamp there, probably a nice tracking device so you can't steal that end piece. Clock radio, slightly different model than the Embassy, and it's apparently a Hampton brand. Not bad. Phone is a phone, little, kind of dated, but hey, it's a hotel phone. If you need it, I'm sure it works. So yeah, with the room being so spacious, you have this huge empty space here in the front of the room. But as you might be able to see with all the luggage that I have, that I actually kind of like. That is a very, very dim light that I do not like. So, first problem with the room. Nice mirror, smaller than the one in the Embassy, but not bad. This I'm going to assume is the closet, which looks just fine. Plenty of hangers. You have a iron up here, which looks fairly recent. Ironing board also looks recent. Luggage rack also looks recent, and I guess additional sheets if you need them. So, let's see what is in all of these drawers. So, now that I think about it, there is unfortunately no refrigerator in this room, so I guess I will be exclusively eating out while I'm here. Nice Discover Portland thing, or book. Nice empty. These are probably all going to be empty as well. They are. Not a bad size. I can probably fit my clothes in there, no problem. A bit of scratching on the TV there. Lamp works pretty well, although that plug seems to be falling out. Some more plugs behind the TV, USB input, AV cables. Remarkably, this even has HDMI, so if you really wanted to lug around something with HDMI, you could plug it in. Not bad. This clearly has been pretty well worn. This seems to be your LAN connection. Looks like, again, bring your own Ethernet cord, and of course my laptop, being a new MacBook, does not have an Ethernet port, so that doesn't really help me too much anyway. Rubbish bin actually has a bag in it. None of the bins in the embassy had that. Again, another phone, more stationery, some guest services and visitor info. Plenty of stuff. There's some of the amenities if you care to look at them. And just some additional information, the layout, and all those sorts of things. Binder feels pretty sturdy. Let's see how this chair looks. This chair is adjustable, looks like by one thing, and if I just sit in it, that's not a bad chair at all. That especially feels good after a 7-mile walk, 1.5 of which was because TriMet broke down. So you have an in-wall Amanda unit, like so, which is keeping this room plenty cold. Here is the view out of this room, so not quite as exciting as the embassy, although I guess if you look through the trees you could still see TriMet, and certainly closer to the runway in this case. There's another chair, and that feels like a pretty good footstool. That feels pretty good. There we go. Light works fine. So let's go on to the bathroom. Oh, this actually is rather nice and something that I would not expect for an in-window unit. This is actually a remote for the unit. And I'm going to guess that that is to probably turn it off or put it in some, low power mode when the room isn't occupied, which is a, smart thing. And it looks like you can turn the fan off. Good. Fire alarm is a fire alarm. Nice beachy thing. That, I think, is actually Port of Portland. Another thing that was actually very cool was all of the doors outside all had Portland-inspired pictures next to the room number. There's the layout. So we're all the way here in 401 at basically the end of the hotel. 2 Dover elevators with carpet. Nice good light. Light and fan. That's a pretty quiet fan. No heat lamp though, so this is probably a fairly recent bathroom. Tissues are actually in the tissue container. Again, a bag in the garbage can. Very good. Ice bucket. And a couple of cups. Paper, not glass this time around though. And wow. We have Neutrogena amenities at the Hampton. And earplugs might be necessary with all the air traffic, we'll see. Coffee, have who knows what brand. Interesting that it's here in the bathroom, I guess, because there's no table out there to really put it. Let's see. Shower and everything looks about the same as the embassy, only difference is this is actually plastic. Reuse or replace, let's see, our towels. These feel decent, that's not bad. An actual mat for the floor rather than just a towel. I do like the little wavy patterns that the backdrop has there for the shower. Again, this is all first impressions, so no idea if that shower is any good, although, come on guys, a little bit of caulk there would fix that. So, problem number 2 with the room. This looks like pretty much the same Shower head otherwise, it's probably relatively similar to what I had at the embassy. Toilet is toilet. No idea if this flushes really, really long like the embassy, which I was amazed at the embassy was a 1.6 gallon because it seemed more like 3. Door's a door. So, yeah, not a bad room at all. Pretty spacious. That may have finally gotten a little brighter now, although I can't really tell. Let's see. We have working lights. So all the lights work. That's always great. All the trash cans have bags in them. Nice, you know, little touches here and there. And my favorite thing, proximity card key instead of a mag stripe, so I can just touch my phone to the door. There you have it. That is it. If I find anything as I stay here for 2 weeks that I'm not keen on, you'll be sure to know. That's it.